we know this as a rule. The farther to the right, the more religious you are publicly, the bigger secret you're trying to keep. We know this. This is a truism. It's been proven many, many times. Many, just like Trump says. So here's a gentleman. His name is Mike Webb. He's running for Congress from Virginia's 8th District, super conservative Christian. He didn't win the Republican nomination, but he's running as an independent. Super duper.
So he's further right than the right candidate.
He's further right to the right. He posted a story on Facebook intended to trash the Democratic incumbent. It mentioned some prank calls he received from a staffing agency in the candidate's district. As if the guy was responsible because it was in. So he decides to verify the story that he was getting prank phone calls from a staffing agency in his opponent's district. He tweeted out like a screenshot of the staffing place in Arlington. But what he forgot to do, well, he along with all that, he put his phone records. You can see his phone records showing his calls that he made unintentionally, giving away his home address and his phone number. But the most interesting thing were the unclosed tabs on his browser. What were those unclosed tabs? So he posted this to Facebook. He's trying to screw over his opponent and trying to say it's just bizarre anyway that somehow prank calls from a staffing business coming to his office. And then he tweets out a picture of the staffing thing on a Google search. What he forgot to close was these tabs right here.
No. Layla Rivera, tight
body.
Ivany, sexy amateur.
And here's his Google search, Curzon Staffing right there. He forgot to close those tabs. Whoopsie daisy, Mr. Conservative Christian.
Layla Rivera.
Actually, what speaks worse for him is that he's using Yahoo as his search engine.
I agree.
Choice. That speaks almost worse for him.
No wonder the guy didn't win the primary.
You got a lot better porn tabs on Alta Vista. You search Alta Vista, you get crucifixion porn.
If you want to hear, do you want to hear his excuse for this? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Sure.
This is direct quote.
But was it his son who had been using his
That's
computer
what I would have said. I would have
before?
said somebody got a hold of my computer. I would have said something.
My cat.
Or like that. No, that's a joke site. That was a parody of a sex site. Say something. Here's what he said, because that sounds, Jimmy, no one would buy that. Well, listen to what he did say. He said, curious by nature, I wanted to test the suggestion that somehow lurking out in the pornographic world, there is some evil operator waiting for the one in a gazillion chance that a candidate for federal office would go to that particular website and thereby be infected with a virus that would cause his or her FEC, Federal Election Commission, data file to crash the FEC file application each time it was. So he's coming up with this thing that someone told me that some of these websites, if you go to them, it'll put a bug in your computer.
Oh, he's doing some sort of investigative research?
It'll put a bug in your
how
computer,
helpful.
and then it'll crash the FEC file application each time.
That is the most convoluted, insane thing I've ever heard.
So he went there to test it out. That's what he said.
Yeah. It would have been easier to just cop to it, wouldn't it?
This is like that one guy who got caught doing crystal meth and getting massages, gay massages. Ted Haggard, remember from Colorado? He was the big Christian megachurch, and he got caught smoking crystal meth. They caught him in his car. Did you use crystal meth? He goes, I bought it, but I never used it.
I didn't inhale.
I put it in a dry. I just forgot about it. I didn't.
That guy sounds better to me comparatively.
That's a better excuse than this. That's for sure.
Oh,
this
by far and away.
I don't know. I do research like this every night. I don't see, but I understand where the guy's coming from.
Okay.
Kind of research.
This is the equivalent of telling your wife when you go to see your girlfriend that you work for the CIA. This is the same
yes,
thing. Yeah.
I can't, honey, I can't explain it to you. I work for the CIA. Just know that. It's top secret. I would tell you.
That sounds good, honey.
Where were you? I was out doing top secret stuff. I can't tell you where I was, honey. I'm curious by nature. You know that, though.
As a matter of fact, it probably would have been better for him to say, like, I was doing some, like, if this politician said, I was doing some CIA stuff.
Yeah, he should have said, I'm doing some CIA.
Mind your business.
Don't freak out.